Okay, this is the final segment of the scales series. Now, so far, you've learned to play a scale by tetrachord, all the way up 3 octaves, and you've learned to play a scale by 3 notes per string. And in each of those methods, hopefully you've learned all 7 modes, so you can play any mode, any position, using either of those methods. Now the final method is you'll see how it interrelates with the other methods. It is 3 sets of 2 using 6-note patterns. Now of course there's 7 notes in a scale, so we have to tag that 7th note on the behind of your next set. Let me show you what I mean. Let's do this in the key of A. Okay, we're going to start with the major. Now you know the first 6 notes of the major scale because it's the same as our 3-note per string method. That's why we did those ones first, because you already know the first 6 notes and you even know the 7th note. But instead of continuing on a 3-note per string, we're going to play those first 6 notes, we're going to play the 7th note, and then we're going to slide up a fret and just repeat the pattern. And backwards. So you know the first 6 strings of every single mode now. You have the major. It's the same as the 3-note per string method. The major, the Dorian, the Phrygian, the Lydian, the Mixolydian, the minor, and the Locrian. So you should have those 6-note patterns all the way down. Now we just have to find the 7th note, major. We know it's a major 7th. And then we slide up. And we can complete the pattern across the 3 sets. These are the 3 sets, right? That was the very first thing, the preliminary lesson, the prequel lesson, the prerequisite lesson. You were supposed to be able to find all 3 sets. So this method uses the 3 sets. We play the 6-note pattern on each set. We just approach each set by the 7th note and then slide up. On the same way backwards, we find it on the bottom of the set. So there's the major. So we have the 6 notes followed by a major 7th. That means we approach the next set by just 1 fret beneath it. Okay, so that's the major. Dorian is the 2nd mode. You should know that by now. You already know the first 6 notes. And if you remember, the Dorian has a minor 7th. So we approach the next set by 2 frets beneath. Okay, here's the 6 notes. We're going to look for this 6 notes on all 3 sets. We're going to approach each set by 2 frets beneath it to find that 7th note. Okay, that was the Dorian. Now the Phrygian. You know the first 6 notes? Phrygian has a minor 7th, so we're going to approach the next set by 2 frets beneath. Okay, next set is the Lydian, the 4th mode. There's the first 6 notes. Has a major 7th, so we're going to approach the next set by 1 fret beneath. There's the 7th note. Oh, I totally lost myself there. The 7th note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you don't go all the way up the scale in this method. I'm losing myself on this one. Okay, that was a Lydian with a lot of mistakes. Mixolydian. Here's the first 6 notes. Mixolydian has a flat 7th, so we're going to approach the next set by 2 frets beneath it. If you want to find that 7th note, it is up there. Again, 5, 6. There's the 7th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're on Aeolian. Here's the first 6 notes. We want a minor 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you want to find that 7th note, it is up there. Okay, and the Locrian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 has a minor 7th. And that's it. So just a quick review of those. First, the 6-note patterns: major, Dorian, Locrian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Locrian, Aeolian, or minor, Locrian, and then we're back to major. Major has a major 7th, Dorian has a minor 7th, Phrygian has a minor 7th, Lydian has a major 7th, what's next? Mixolydian has a minor 7th, Aeolian has a minor 7th, Locrian has a minor 7th, and finally we're back to major. I really like this method. I probably use this method more than other methods. It just makes a lot of sense to me. So that's all 3 methods of playing scales. There's more methods than just 3, but those are the 3 that, if you know these 3 methods, you have learned the guitar neck really pretty decently. Again, I'm just going to review them. The tetrachord method, 3-note per string method, and the 6-note pattern followed by the 7th. Again, you can always find that 7th note up there. Alright, enjoy these. Explore them really well, and so that you're not just locking yourself into small little patterns, that you're able to break out of those patterns. And that's the level that you need to get to really integrate it fluidly into your playing. And so that you're not just thinking, oh, I'm playing a G major chord, so I'm going to play this tetrachord by this tetrachord. You should be able to see that G major chord, and you should see all 6 patterns in there and be able to go between them fluidly without having to really mentally process it a lot. And if you memorize these, if you practice them regularly for maybe like 6 months, I think you should have no problem doing that. Also, just a quick note on the tetrachord method. That G gets repeated, right? Or the root 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, and then we repeat the 1. Another level of mastery of this method is to be able to omit that second 1. Still be aware that it's there, where it is, because that's kind of your mental handle to let you know where you are. See how I'm kind of hesitating there, just as an example. Just be aware that that 1 is there. Let's see if you can skip it in your playing until you get to the point where it's just fluid. And do that with all 7 modes. Again, you do that, you're going to have the guitar neck fairly mastered already, even before we do the the arpeggios, and before we do the caged method.